Yo, what up? It's your favorite Asian, ChrispyAKAKon, aka the new tagline. I was originally gonna post this up on my Snapchat, which you guys should totally follow. Um, but I figure since it's been a while since I made a video, I would let you guys get to see what I'm gonna talk about first. So I was at work, right? Working a really lame shift, and basically this guy came in and the guy that's working the overnight shift basically was taking over for me. We start talking, generic small talk, whatnot, and then I find out that he went to school for music and whatnot, and that he used to be in marching band, like I was. So basically, I got to meet a fellow band or band geek, whatever, right? And for anybody that is local, you'll know which schools I'm referencing or not. It doesn't matter. I used to march at Mount Juliet. I used to march at Overton, state champ. Woo woo. Yep. And we were trading jargon, just talking about good old days, and just honestly just talking about stuff that if anybody else was listening, they would not understand. It's like things like how Overton still does right foot lead, and how he used to be in the front ensemble, I used to be in the drum line, and certain competitions we used to go to, and just everything in general. Yeah, it was really neat because I was in marching band in high school, all 4 years, and 1 year college, so it's pretty decent chunk of my life right there. And I really haven't had a chance to really talk about that part of me for a long time, right? So it's kind of refreshing. And then what I found out after, we continued to talk and whatnot, you know, just talking about, the good old days and whatnot, and how his band beat my band by point 0.1 points, which was really frustrating. But and how basically we won state champs the next week, so I'm not too upset about it. But we talked about, we found out that we were both in the same college band. We both went to MTSU, and we're both in the same drum line at the same time, and I didn't realize that. Mostly because the drum line and the band in general was ridiculously big. Like the drum line section was like a good 60, 70 folks, and the band is about 400 strong. And the way that he remembered me, outside the fact that there wasn't a huge Asian population in the band, was during introduction days, or basically, like band camp where everybody's introducing themselves and whatnot. If I remember correctly, our our instructor, the guy who basically ran the section, he's like, say your name and what kind of food you like, right? And he brought this up. It took me a second to remember this, but I gave some stupid answer. Everybody's like, my name is such and such, I like ice cream. My name is such and such, I like pizza. I was like, my name is Chris, and I love good food. Or like fast food or something like that. Some really stupid answer. Then our instructor was like, I'll have whatever he's having. So, we were just cracking up. And I don't know, there's not really a point to this video, but I just thought it was really neat. And I thought I would share that with you guys because I'm pretty open, but I don't post as much as I like. On a side note, was really funny. Our band director, basically the dude that was in charge of the entire band, everything, all the stuff, all the people on the field, all the behind the scenes stuff. He talked to me, at the end, of the football season and whatnot. And keep in mind, there's about 400 something people, so he doesn't really get to talk to everybody and whatnot. I remember him coming up to me, and he was just like, at the beginning of band camp, I was really concerned about you. But I just, because I'm pretty laid back and not energetic in real life. And he just came up, was like, man, I was really concerned about you, but I just realized that's just your personality. I was like, yeah. So it's just an interesting story. I was going to post that on Snapchat, but I realized that's going to be a lot of individual snaps. So I thought I'd share that with you guys and all that fun stuff. And that's pretty much it. If you made it this far, I'm sorry that my life is not more interesting. I'm sorry that you guys now know that you're following a band geek, former band geek, band nerd, whatever. But it's all good. I love you guys. God bless. All that fun stuff. Yeah.